Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. It's a number that's staggering. It's a number we talk about every video. Show you my hat. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. I always say the only thing I can do is raise awareness. Well, we've got a fundraiser going, a raffle going. No money comes here. Donate to Mission 22. We've got 8 knives, 2 tomahawks, a shovel, some coasters made by the incomparable Jed Hornbeak, a free knife sharpening by my guy Mikey over at Cerebral Ballsy. I'll pay shipping. So for $5, $10, $20, whatever, for every $5 you get a ticket. It's tops operator 7. I mean, it's some good stuff. About to say good shit, but I'm not gonna do that. So vets, we're trying to put some rubber to the road. We're trying to donate to some organization that helps vets. Why? Vets, you're welcome here. I love you. You have a place here. We're back to blue over here. We support Leo. All Leo corrections officers, game wardens, all of it. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. It's a daily fight. I know it well. Well, let's get into the video. We're going to do my top 10. This is key. My top 10 cold steel knives. Before we do, I showed you the Navy SEALs hat. It was a gift. It's legit. You'll never see anything on this channel that's fake or Stone Valor or anything. I've never been in the military. We all know that. You can look at me. God knows I've never been. We know that. The guys are active. That's where we're going to leave it. Thank y'all. It means a ton. It really does. We'll go in there with Donnie B stuff, and we'll show it from time to time. And I'll probably wear it around the house. I ain't wearing it out. I'll get killed. But I just wanted to show that and say thank you. Now, let's kick this thing off. Let's just jump into it because I'll fiddle fart around. I mentioned the raffle. If you're not in the raffle, get your ass in the raffle. You can't do anything but win, son. Good God. Now, we're going to start off my top 10 cold steel. This wasn't easy. It's really not. I don't know. The top 3 will be my top 3. The rest are in no particular order. And I'm going to start it with Cold Steel's Immortal. S35VN, Grippy G10, Emerson Wave Technology. It's kind of designed on a Gladius a little bit. Y'all know I despise the term self-defense, carrying a knife for self-defense, any of that bullshit. This knife right here, it's good for everything. It's got great steel. I like it because it does have a Grippy G10. It's kind of cool looking. It's really good for thrusting, like if I'm opening boxes and stuff. This one is a good one to carry. It's light, it's fast, and it's efficient, especially with that wave technology on it. So the Immortal. Now, I started the Amazon affiliates program, so I put affiliate links in my description. If you want that Immortal, hit the link in the description. It'll take you to Amazon. It's an affiliate link. I got to be up front with that. You go to Amazon, you can purchase it there. I purchased probably 70% of my knives from Amazon. I'm trying to open up new revenue streams, guys. Took a pretty healthy pay cut. And this is something I'd like to do full time. We'll see. That's all in God's hands. We ain't worried about it. But if you want one of these knives, links will be in the description. It may take old Scab a while to do it, but they'll be there. Click them. Doesn't cost you a dime extra. All right. I'm not mentioning that again. Let's go with number 9. Let's just say that's number 10 again, no particular order, because I love me some cold steel. Number 9 is going to be my Counterpoint Aus10A. We're going to do a review on it. It's been rainy and crappy today. Really, really crappy. So getting outside was out. I took a snoozy, feel pretty good. Gribex handle, Aus10A. Big fan of Aus10A. Again, these 2 knives right here, if you're gonna quantify or classify, you want to stab some packages and open them up? Yeah, probably the 2 you want to do it with. I hate bitching about a knife. I do and I don't. The handle on this, I like the handle. It's straight, it's big, it's grippy, it gives plenty of length. Bam. I wish they would have put wave technology on this one. I just do. Both of these have triad locks, but this is a go-getter. We'll do another. I did a chopping video on it. We'll do another one. I carry this a lot more than you know. Again, link. Just all these knives, the damn link will be in the description if you want to look at them. Okay, so the Immortal, the Counterpoint, the Frenzy, and I love the damn Frenzy. Again, all of these could be 4 through 10, but the Frenzy, son, I've got to really work on this blade. I mean, it'll cut you in twain. There ain't no doubt it's sharp, but it's been dinged and binged. And again, there's just something about the Frenzy. It's got a micarta handle, S35 VN steel, a thumb stud for opening, triad lock. All of them have triad locks. If you don't have one of these or you haven't carried a Frenzy, it's hard to explain to you. There's just something about the knife. It's thin. Let's do some Captain Electro thickness stuff. You see how thin it is right there, comparatively speaking, against the Immortal. You know, it doesn't take up a lot of room in the pocket. So the Immortal, the Counterpoint, the Frenzy. Now we're going to start getting a little tighter. Heavy duty work knife. One of my favorites of all time, the SR1. Again, banged up, beat up, S35 VN, Grippy G10. Megatron got this for me 2 years ago, and it is with me. When I do what's in your pockets, and we'll quantify this as that, I guess, I'll try to show you a knife maybe that I hadn't showed you in a few days, or if it's, you know, if it's the same thing. I carry 4 knives on me, plus the Obaki. I'm not carrying a gun. I don't want to hear that bullshit. This is one that I carry a good bit. Now, later in the week, we're going to do my top 5 pocket knives, period. I was going to do it today, but I couldn't make any decisions today. All right, moving on. That's 6 through 10. The Format Scout. Gribex handle, AUS10A, thumb stud opening, triad lock. We're going to do a comparison, this against the 4MAX. That was D-Bad's idea. See, I tried. Oh, Gavin will give everybody credit. Nobody give it back, but you know, I give it. Danny Nettles, the guy who keeps me in these Choir Boys Cutlery the Til Valhalla Project bracelets that are personalized with Choir Boys Cutlery on the inside. Danny and I were talking the other day. There are some differences other than steel and handle material. When we do the comparison, we'll go over that. But I have to put the 4MAX Scout, and again, it could go anywhere. It's one I carry a lot. I like the handle, the design of the handle. So there's that. All right, now we're getting down to the kind of nuts and bolts of this deal. Make sure I had 5 out here. Let's do this. Let's go with the Thailand. I love this knife. Again, this is kind of like the Frenzy, but this is a fun knife. You'll notice a lot of my fun knives, a lot of my 6 through 10s are reach out and touch you knives. Typically, one of these is with me daily. And I'll go over how I carry and do all that, and all goofiness aside. S35VN, I'm not sure on the handle scales. Somebody look it up because people live to correct me. But it is S35VN. You've got a thumb stud here. Now, this one is a frame lock, but you also have right here a quick deployer. I don't use it much. The thumb stud's just as good. One thing I do like with this frame, with the liner lock, when you open it, it has a catch right here that'll hit your finger. It has a stop. I do like that. It's a nice little thing. And believe it or not, a lot of times cold steels can be stiff. This thing right here, you can get down with the get down. It can deploy quick. That's about a 6-inch handle. I know it's a 5.5, 6-inch blade, about a 6-inch handle, 5 or 6 inch, something like that. It's a big knife. Y'all can see it in hand. Again, let's go against the Frenzy for a thickness shot. This may be the only liner lock in the group. Matter of fact, I know it is. The rest are, so we've got 9 triad locks, 1 liner lock. Now, we're going top 4, okay? 4 is going to be the 8010. Beautiful knife. Now mine's beat the hell and back, just like all my knives. But it's sharp as all get out. Let's see here. Talk amongst yourselves, will you? This one's sharp as all get out, guys. That's the thing. Knives may be a little beat up, but I promise you, they can get it done, son. So, we're going to recap real quick. Now, let me show you the thickness on this knife. This is a triad lock. Let's compare it to the SR1. It's a little thicker in the handle. The blade stock's about the same. I believe this is a 3.5-inch blade. Somebody said 4. I don't think it's 4. No, it ain't 4. It's 3.5. Formax is 4. The 4. So let's go with the SR1 there. You can see kind of a comparison. Both triad locks, both S35VN, up against the Formax Scout. So there we go. Now, number 3. Number 3 is my Bush Ranger. My top 3 I love. My top 3, one of them's in my pocket every damn day. My top 3, again, now I haven't, before I make myself look silly, let me, just quick, I hadn't even, I don't know, oh yeah. Well, almost got it. Well, we're going to have to do some stropping on this one, boys. There we go. It's got an edge to it. It's got a pretty good edge to it, but we'll strop it up. Thank you, jackass, embarrassing me like that. My number 2 cold steel. It's my newest one. I fell in love with it. I thought it was going to overtake my number 1, but it did not yet. I carry it just about all the time, just about daily. And I know I've said that about a bunch. I'll give you my top 4 or 5 knives in a day or 2. But we're going to have to go Formax. G10 handles, which, let me say this, I did not realize G10 was more expensive than my Carta. I really didn't. Feel like a dumbass, but that's not shocking to anyone. G10 handle scales, CPM 20 CV. Tough steel, according to Blade Forums, it's tough steel. Sharpening is a 1 out of 10, and I will attest to that. Edge retention is a 9 out of 10. I will attest to that. Corrosion resistance is pretty good, okay? Not super fantastilegic, expialidocious, however the hell you say it, I don't know, don't care. But I love the knife. The thing about cold steels is this, and if you don't carry them, you don't know, period. Whatever your bias is, okay. We're not a cold steel fanboy page. I've said I'm a fanboy and I am, but I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I don't bow at the altar of Lynn, praise him. But I love this knife. It can do anything. If I had to carry one knife out of the house, which would kill me, but if I had to carry one, it'd be this one. It'd be this one or Medford, okay? I don't want to mention another brand, but it is what it is. So it'd either be the Medford or it'd be this one. There will be a comparison video on that. We got a lot of videos coming up, a lot of comparison. I always say versus. It's not versus. You can't really do a versus. You're not going to hit it the same way every time. It's going to be blade shapes different, handles different. So what I like to do, if you see versus in the title, it's really the versus part. you're the judge. You're the guys who say, well, I'd like to try that one. Or, well, I think this one performed or outperformed this one. That's the only way we can do it. There's 10 knives here. There's literally 9 different blade shapes. Every blade shape that's ever been made has been made. So all the new fancy guys who think they're revolution, I ain't doing nothing, it's been made before. I hate to knock any wind out of anybody's sails. You can make them bigger, you can make them thicker, you can make them more ergonomic, you can do things like that, but the shape is the shape. So to have 10 different, or really 8, 9 different blade styles here, okay? We're not going to get a true versus. That's okay. We can get some true comparisons. So, without any further ado, everybody, if you watch more than one video on this channel, you know what number 1 is. Bow, the Raja 2. Okay? Jam up knife. I got 2 of these. There have been times where I've carried 2 of them. I don't do that as much. There's always one in my truck. If it's not on me, which, you know, you can't carry everything all the time, there's always one of these in my truck. Matter of fact, the one in my truck now is the newer one. The difference being I took the pocket clip off of this one, so I can slide it in either pocket. And once you get a little practice again with that wave technology, you can pull it, you can deploy it out of any pocket. That's really, it sinks down in there. And for a huge knife, I think it was 6-inch blade, 8-inch handle, something like that. So just a 14-inch, it's a 13 or 14-inch just beast, basically a kukri. To fold that in half, stick it in your pocket, and honest to God, unless you wear some little tight pants, there ain't nobody gonna know, son. This is my go-to knife. I like the finger shoal, the triad lock, the wave technology, the kukri style blade. That the ergonomics of the handle, if this handle was on the Spartan would be in this list. It's not. Again, this is my list of what I like. And the Raja 2, to me, is my favorite cold steel. Now, let me say this real quick and we'll wrap it up. We're not trying to go super long. Again, if you want to see any of these knives, I will put the link in the description. It's an affiliate link. Check them out on Amazon. I'd appreciate it. Like I say, guys, we're not lie on this channel. We're not bullshit on this channel. It's just another way to generate a revenue stream and try to push closer to my goal of being able to do this full time. And you guys will be just ecstatic, I'm sure. So, having said all that, what else am I going to say? Very much saying, I love cold steel. Let me know what your favorite cold steels are. Oh, I remember now. I had a brain fart. The Recon 1, the Code 4, the Colossus, which I don't have. I want the Colossus. But I've given away a Recon 1. I've given away a Code 4. Great knives. I love them both. Do I regret giving away? No. I'll probably get some more down the road. I love those knives. They're great carry knives, but I've got a slew that I carry right now. So let me know in the description, let me know your top 2 or 3 cold steel knives. If you want to see some more, like top 10, some more lists, let me know. Love you guys. God bless you guys. My boy Mikey, whom I love dearly, says it best. Everything is going to be all right, and he's telling the truth. Well, guys, listen. I'm Scab. Now let's do this real quick. Rehash. The Immortal, the Counterpoint, the Frenzy, Formax Scout, the Tylite, SR1, 8010, Bush Ranger Formax, and the Raja are my top 10. Well, I'm Scab. You're not, and I'm gone, son.